Now in this video, we're going to answer the following question. For the function below, state the range and whether this function is 1 to 1 or many to 1, and the function we've been given is n of x equal to x squared plus 5. For the domain x greater than or equal to 2. If you find this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, sharing this video, and subscribing to our channel for more content like this. The domain and range of a function define the set of possible input and output values for a function. The domain represents the set of all possible input values for which the function is defined. The range is the set of all possible output values. The graph of a function is a visual representation of both the domain and range, with the domain represented by what happens along the x-axis and the range what happens along the y-axis. Answering this question is a 3-step process. To begin, we need to substitute 2 for the variable x in n of x before stating the range of the function and determining its type. We've been given the function n of x equal to x squared plus 5. The domain is defined as values of x greater than or equal to 2. And substituting 2 for x into n of x, we get n of 2 equal to 2 squared plus 5. And 2 squared is 4. So 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. As values of x increase above 2, in other words, if x is equal to 3, 4, or 5, the output values of n of x also increase accordingly. And so, the range of n of x is greater than or equal to 9. A function is a mapping where every input has exactly one output. For a 1-to-1 function, every output is unique. But for a many-to-1 function, there may be several input values that produce the same output. For a function represented by a graph, the horizontal line test indicates the type of function. Without a graph, we can still determine the type of function by its output values. The function x squared plus 5 is a parabola. In other words, a quadratic function. That means that if its domain were all real numbers, every output value has two distinct input values, either side of the vertex, making it a many-to-one function. However, this question specifies that the domain is for values of x greater than or equal to 2. That restriction means that the domain exists on one side of the vertex, where the output values are only increasing. So there is only one input value for every output value, meaning that the function n is a one-to-one function. So the range and the type of function given to us, and the answer to this question, is greater than or equal to 9 and a one-to-one function. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads for daily maths content.